Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This is caught by McMillan.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
He'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. DK to return. A 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. You look at this Carolina defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
We talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Ward. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Joey Sly now to kick off.
Yeah, I made him left-handed. I make all my quarterbacks left-handed because I'm left-handed.
And he'll get it up just past the 20.
It's actually a bit more difficult because a lot of the animations for play action and stuff, I have to remember to do the reverse because the left-hand animation is kind of wonky. But yeah, I make all my quarterbacks and all my franchise leagues left-handed. I've been doing it all my life.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
ETN bringing in another one.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Wide open receiver complete. Look at the big man rumble.
Oh, we had 3 people right there.
Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 60 yards.
And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Can you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
I didn't even see that. It was like 3 of us right there. I wasn't expecting that not to get picked up.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
I don't know what he ran. He didn't run an angle route because I wasn't the running back.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today,
Man, pick him up, bro.
And that's a great spot
Pick him
to be
up.
in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Short throw taken in by Conquo.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Tag. 19, 5 here. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. That's complete to DK.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going for it, here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go.
Touchdown, Titans.
Chigaconquo,
55 yards.
and the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, really?
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody.
I got Barno. I think Barno's like a 67 or something like that.
Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
On the check. Ready?
Now a first carry here for the
move, Abbott.
A pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That's caught by Kelly. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Jack. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think I can go for this. I can remember.
Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So
Hold on,
they feel
bro.
like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
4th and 3 passes, 50. I'm at the 40.
Made an
All right,
adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Crack all 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Off the play fake, Ward.
Woohoo! Front corner pocket.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Almost blew it.
Sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No,
oh,
I think
God.
you can do it here in football. I think
That's
perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
I feel like I need to get another X Factor for Cam Ward because I never make it to Omaha. I feel like I'm just wasting it.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
All right, I'm trying to send this email to my client. It's a very good email.
Now 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's Xavier again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan.
He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, my gosh. Sneed.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's the Panthers punter now.
That's why.
As he's on to kick it away.
That's why I be laughing when I play this game, because I get animations like that.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Oh, that's a great
It'll
punt.
be a 45-yard punt,
It's a great
couple
punt.
that with a loss on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my gosh. Man, we can't get the screen game
To
going.
themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake,
These are perfect calls
there's no way
for
they
it.
can stop us. Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the
These
first
are
guy and
perfect
turn it
calls.
into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there.
Oh, my gosh. That was a bad throw.
From their assignments.
I should not have got away with that.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That should have been a pick.
That was a lucky play. But again,
Oh,
give
lucky.
him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
Stayed with it. Made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
He
Ah!
used his size. I mean, tight ends going up and getting it. Sometimes it can knock people out of the way and finish.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
On now is the Titans punter. As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh, he hit me. Thank you for that bad animation. Thank you for that bad animation.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in there an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Ward to throw once more. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Can't give us a second chance.
With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Barno, that was your chance, bro.
Veterans on the defensive defensive side of the football, they talked about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
All right, we're even.
Running back, and he's got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. But at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths.
I knew it was the second one. He wasn't going to have time.
Keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
It's got to be a knockout, bro.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got this down before he's dropped.
Oh, I've been messing up.
4th down, no problem.
No wonder he been. That's my bad. I had it on Matt.
Holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And this time he's got
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my gosh, I didn't set my freaking drops.
Rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
I'm so dumb, y'all. That's my fault. Pay attention to your drops, kids.
60 Eagle.
And they'll run with ETN. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Y'all got this.
They'll drop to throw. And he's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out. And the Panthers get a bit closer. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get through. But in your mind, you put 6 up the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room. I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field, hoping he can catch it in stride and turn it up. He was able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short of the first down.
Throw left side complete. That's Kelly. And he's brought down. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
You're going to get the screen game popping.
Big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Sly on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers 14. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Calvin really out there making tackles on special teams. Y'all hear me?
About the 23.
All right, let's put all this stuff back. Default.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw.
Take that off, bro.
And we're down to 8 seconds now.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There he is.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break.
I do. I like what I see.
In the end zone, touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead on a final play and a half. Slide for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Oh.
Past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
A 7-yard pickup.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther.
On play action, Ward.
Oh.
Falls to the ground, incomplete.
Good coverage by
A
Houston.
nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got one complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down.
Oh, he didn't have knockout. We probably would have caught that.
Incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
One back in the backfield will get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60.
Here's Ward. Complete to Keller. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a
A solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a give, right side. Watkins. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the
He got 18 rushing touchdowns?
down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. They're going to look to throw.
Oh. I passed him along, man.
And it's second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Second and 6. That one complete to again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 35. The first round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, Barno.
Down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, Kevin Winston!
And their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, Does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
To throw is Ward. And that one
Ooh, that was filthy.
Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Now Ward. That's into the hands of Ironman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Over the middle, complete.
I had to post, but I really need to get him some more yards.
First and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have got it on cruise control. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
56, Panthers 17. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Probably one of the better teams that I've built.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 60 Maverick, 60, go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is
Ooh, slot fade.
to the other side of midfield before going
That's
out of
nice.
bounds. Boy, a
Slot
nice
fade
play
out of
there
6
as they
is
wind up
crazy.
converting
That's a
on
wow.
3rd and 15.
That's a great call, only for that defense guy.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say
Slot fade out of 6.
So it's
Wild.
incomplete.
I respect it.
a 2nd and 10.
19, Pioneer. Come 19, come 19. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Look, though.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here.
John Gray.
To his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Back to throw here.
Woo-hoo. I was going to pick that.
And they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Oh, yeah.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
It get wicked in here, man. It get wicked in Nashville, man. I won't even lie to you, bro. It get wicked in Nashville. I always tell these boys in this league, man, I give y'all the first season. You got the first season to get it out the way. After that,
to throw, here's Ward.
After that, it gets crazy.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Man, my phone is blowing up, ain't it?
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And also, I be trying to prove to people that you can really play defense in here. You just got to be committed to it.
70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing now, Ward.
Yeah.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Hey, I just be trying to. I really be focused on defense. I ain't gonna hold
throw
you.
that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket,
I don't like this.
you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I be trying to put that rookie up. I be trying to put that rookie up the bat.
But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10.
Crazy, I know, right? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. It get wicked out here real fast, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, jeez, Lord help me, Father.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Ready.
Oh, catch the ball for me, twin.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance
shoot.
to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
And the Titans have the lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Oh, man, I'm crazy. Yo, I'm crazy.
I can't remember the last time
Oh, my gosh.
and have this much fun. I think they'd love
Oh,
to
my
capture
God,
this
I'm
game.
crazy, yo.
With them from week to week,
I'm
and be able to
so
execute
sorry, bro.
in all the rest of their games.
I mean, I'm not lying to you. I just be playing around, man.
And this one was over a while ago.
Woo.
As they just ran on to that big lead.
Oh, I got tears in my eyes. That was funny, yo. That was fun.
Joey slide out, a kick
That was
off
fun.
after the touchdown.
Oh, thank you, Lord. That was fun. Hold him up.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Gosh, man, that was funny. That was crazy. Let's keep it right here.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately,
7 sacks is
the
great.
second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
You gotta invest into them lines, y'all.
They do have some good news.
That O line, that D line. You gotta invest and develop.
And try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll drop to throw.
Screenplay, here's ETN.
It's a great call.
I like the thinking there because
Great
right
call.
after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Red. Cycle.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contra, you would have heard plenty of
They did fly.
notes in this.
There he goes left side.
That is a very large man.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers
He a tight
get
end?
a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. After right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Oh, boy, awesome.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault.
Funny criminal, some shit like that. Okay. It was on a news show just like that right there.
Michael Holt. Tight end. All right, let me put the rookie in, man. We got a whole, like, I think he's a superstar drafted rookie running back that we don't even use. We're going to put him in. We're going to let him carry the game.
For the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Watkins. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter.
Oh, he can't catch. That's why he'll never get on my field.
Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion. But Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need
He'll
a completion.
he'll never get a pass.
Points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, I should have threw the post. Oh, I should have threw the post.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe
I should have threw the post.
Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you
Post is wide open.
Got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing, Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Young to throw it.
Oh, what a throw.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first
I followed
down.
him. We just weren't fast enough to get there.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all you can control here.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That's how multiple guys get to it.
Well, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face the challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Panthers on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On first down, it's Watkins. And they will score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. This has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses, they stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. Well, this game is already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
They'll run with Kelly. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Tennessee, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.